folks. So things with my family are not good, and the way I'm trying to cope is by just pretending like everything's normal. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going to be selling this week on Friday, and I'm pretending like everything's normal. There's a little deer. I don't think you can see, wandering through the tree. Oh, and there's a little baby. I don't know if that's Furry and Mom, or if we just haven't seen Fuzzy and Popcorn together. Anyway, so last week I was gone, and Tyler ran the drip in the greenhouses a couple times. It was above 70 for a bunch of days, and then we even got up into the 80s for a number of days. And so the greenhouses were just cracked during the day and the night. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be counting some things to see how much I can sell tonight. I mean, is it possible that that's Mom Deer and Furry? I don't understand. Hi, Mama Deer, what's going on? Are you king of the mountain? Oh, and who is that? I don't know who this is. Oh, wait, baby, it's okay. Oh, now this is young buck. He's got little tiny horns. Yeah. It's a young boy deer. Who are you guys, huh? Who are you? Are you furry? I think so. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. Who's that? Oh, that's weird. Is he? Oh, that's weird. He chased them off? Is that what the deal is? He's like, get out of here? I don't know. What's going on? Is he like, I'm king of the mountain? I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's go take a look at the basil in the greenhouses. I've opened up the doors in both of these greenhouses to try and move some of the condensation. Just dry out the inside. And this is what it looks like after a week of sun. Just tons of beautiful basil. And I guess I'll grab this orach for the salad mix this week. The orach at the bed ends here. It's just looking beautiful. And the radishes that I planted are huge. These were just for the slugs to eat. But yeah, some of these guys are ready to pick. If I was actually growing radishes, I gotta get rid of these flowers because they just dump their petals onto everything. This greenhouse, this is the next succession of basil, and it will probably be ready to pick next week. Definitely planted and started those too late. These are my zucchinis, and before we were having so much cool weather and the zucchini was just rotting. But now I'm actually getting some zucchinis. I should get rid of that bloom at the end. So I got a couple of zucchinis going that are actually look like they're gonna make it, which is pretty cool. You know, these were just for fun, not for selling really. Boy, have to take care of this weedy mess going on in here. Check out my pansies. Oh, so pretty. And I have 3 plants. They all have different color blooms. Hi, fellows. And there's just one at the far end. along with my nasturtium plant, which is flailing its arms everywhere. Oh, this is my last pansy here. Look at him. Oh, so nice. This is 3 plants, almost 3 ounces. And so it's about almost an ounce per plant. So I've got about 60 plants in each of these beds. And so that's 120 plants divided by 3 ounces. That's about 40 3-ounce bags that I could sell. I'll probably put it at 30 bags just to make sure I have enough. So I've got that figured out. Okay, next up, I'm gonna take a look at my onions and my herbs. And this second patch of green onions would have been ready to sell last week. So I definitely can sell as many as I need, so I don't have to worry about that. The dill, I don't know how much I can get out of this little patch, so I'm gonna harvest some of these and then I'll know how much I can sell. So you may remember this little plot right here. I tried, my second attempt at cilantro, and I don't know what the deal is. Maybe with this heat, they weren't getting enough moisture in their soil blocks, and like this one looks like it got eaten by a slug. They were tiny, like this one looks like. What? Anyway, so yeah, that didn't really work. Parsley, I think I'll just list the same amount that I did a couple weeks ago and just harvest according to the orders I get. And then of course these are my leeks, which are just personal use. And I've been able to start harvesting those for us. I'm just gonna put this in a tub for now and bunch it up later. I've got this tub left over from not last week, the week before, that I didn't use. This is Salanova lettuce, and I'm just gonna go ahead and compost this. It's probably a little over 5 pounds, and I'll get some fresh stuff this week. And I'm composting 2 bags of salad mix from a couple weeks back. Next up, I'm going to deal with my 2 beds of peas here. So this second patch of peas, I've never harvested from these. They were ready last week. You can see some of the vines have fallen over and broken, and so they're dying. So I'm gonna clip those out. I didn't have really a chance to lay them. I continually have to train them up the trellis. With this first batch of peas, I already got them kind of leaning over, and you can see Tyler added a couple of posts in here, which is what I probably should have done from the very beginning, because this is just way too much weight for this, 3 posts and deer fencing here. So before I left last week, I did grab, as many mature peas as I could from this bed. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get what's available now from this bed, and then I'm gonna work on this disaster here after that. My leaning tower of peas. I've got part of a tub here, and quite a few of the peas had kind of some cruddy spots. So yep, that's what we got from this bed. I'm picking my second bed of peas. I just came over here to dump some cruddy vines. And the little baby, he's here. Hi, little baby. Hi, little baby. I have to come over here, okay? I just unearthed my blueberries from the mass of weeds that had taken over. And I thought there were only green blueberries, but look at this. A whole load of blueberries. They're all surviving. My little blueberry plants. He's probably eating my fireweed. Hey, little baby. Hi, little baby. Oh no, He's eating the blueberry, trying to eat the blueberries through the row cover. Oh, he's keeping the weeds down. Okay, the second bed of peas. I pulled out some of the dead leaves and tried to droop everybody over. And got another portion of a tub of peas. Okay, so I have 22 packs. And I made them into 1 pound packs this time. Before I had 8 ounces and 4 ounces. Yeah, but I had so many peas, I wanted to be able to sell them all. Okay, so I've got 10 bunches of dill. They all kind of look different, depending on, you know, how much fluff they have. I decided to pick this zucchini, just in case something happens to it or any of the others, and I can say that I ate some zucchini for my plants. I grabbed some leeks too. I think I'm gonna make some pasta sauce. Ruby red orach. Ruby red orach. Up next for the lettuce mix, I've got a couple of successions of Mizuna spinach and bug. And this one's not ready yet. He's still little. Mizuna and spinach that I planted last week. Can you see him? There's the Mizuna. And there's the spinach right there. But these guys are ready. I've had the insect netting just draped over. So after I cut these guys, on the off chance I can get a second cut, I'm gonna put some hoops over them and then recover them. There's a lot of weeds going on here. Usually I get the weeds knocked back, but this soil is so chunky that I would have yanked out the crop if I'd weeded. So it is what it is. Okay, so this is good. I've got a lot of red with this Mizuna because I accidentally planted only green lettuce. So anyway, I pulled 2 rows of the Mizuna. I left this one because it was a little bit smaller, and I don't know, hopefully the spinach doesn't bolt before next week and I can get it next week. Next up for the lettuce mix is baby chard. I have a batch growing right here, which you probably can't see. And there'll be another few weeks maybe. This batch right here is cut a couple times and regrowing. And this is the batch I'm getting this week. Leaves are a little bit big. Not as bright green as I'd like, but they're fine. I've got this half of this little patch harvested, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this. Hi. I think that's all I need. Even though the sun is out, there's these little fly things around, so I'm having to wear my bug net, and I need to get these greens out of the sun. So I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna take a break getting the greens until it cools down a bit. Okie dokie, first harvest from my second patch of green onions. I'm gonna get 15. I have 3 beds of carrots here, 2 of them for selling, 1 of them for personal use. And I started harvesting in this first bed here. And I'd really like to get this bed cleared because eventually the NRCS tunnel is gonna go over here. So I just like to make room. And so even if they're small, I think I'm gonna get them. I'm just gonna yank them out. My carrot bunches are running just a little over a pound. That's just by eyeballing them when I'm bunching them up. 3 tubs of carrots, total of 36 bunches, plus a couple of bunches of weird ones for me, and I'll probably need a few more carrots even. I think I got about 3/4 of this bed, which used to be carrots. Okay, dudes, So the sun has calmed down just a little bit. It's about to drop below the trees. And so I'm gonna get the lettuce now. So I'm finally into my first, second, third bed of lettuce. This is gonna be next week's lettuce. It could probably be picked this week, but it should be fine until next week. Fluffy. And this is some seriously crazy overgrown lettuce. And I'm just gonna get what I need, I guess. 15 pounds. I've got a little over half of this 20-foot bed cut. And I decided to go ahead and grab 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's grab one more. I'm gonna grab 4 of this red leaf in here. Just, I don't know. It'll be the tiniest bit of red color. Look, dudes. It actually turned out kind of pretty. I've got 4 tubs. 8 solid mix. That's 32 plus 4 more over here. That's 36. And then I've got 3 pounds for the restaurant down here. I'm out here getting basil. I got bit by bugs. Oh my goodness. So bit by bugs. Getting a little bit of a shower. I hope it's just a little shower because the forecast was for just partly cloudy today. Anyway, I'm getting basil. I forgot to activate my dill on the online sales platform yesterday, so by the time I got it activated, everybody pretty much ordered, so I only sold a couple of dill. But anyway, did I say anyway? I'm always like, anyway, I'm going to pick basil. I only ended up with 19 orders of basil. So I ended up just picking this bed lightly, and I've got 10 3-ounce bags in here. I think I'll grab 20 bags just in case somebody wants an extra. So I'll get this bed next. Sun's coming out. Ooh, okie doke. Still a lot of leaf on these plants, but I got my 10 more. I haven't called the restaurant that usually buys basil from me, and I don't know if I should bother with it or not.
Couple of early orders, 2 kale, 2 parsley, 1 chard. 7 more chard. 5 collard greens, 13 kale.
8 more parsley and 7 more green onions.
8 parsley, 7 more green onions.
I'm selling a ton of carrots and I'm running out of time, so Tyler helped me wash some more carrots, and I'm going to twist tie them up, and I need 13 more.
Okay, I ended up with 16.
I've got all 3 refrigerators as full as they will get, and I'm gonna have a snack and then I'm gonna sell. That's a lot. It's a lot for me anyway. So I did decide to bunch the dill together. It's kind of a big dill, but and I should be able to sell them all, I think. Hi, babies. Aww. Hi, babies.
Have you seen their mother, or?
They've been getting pretty independent. One more bunch of leeks for me. Okay, folks, so I got a couple more bunches of parsley to add to a late order. They're gonna pick up today. It rained, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my harvested lettuce next week when we get some sun. We're supposed to have a decent dry week. And so I'll be harvesting garlic next. That is the plan. I've got 3 more weeks of selling, and then I'm gonna jet out of here again. I will talk to you guys next week. I harvested 1 garlic and cleaned it up. Look at those massive bulbs.